Hello, I'm Aaron Pott, the consulting wine grower. Welcome to Blackbird Vineyards. The first thing that drew me to Blackbird was the idea that they're trying to make a Pomerol-style wine in the Napa Valley, which I was attracted to because I had worked in Saint-Emilion on the border of Pomerol as a winemaker for 5 years, and love the wines of Pomerol for one, and realized the possibility on the right site to make a great Merlot in Napa Valley. With our weather, we're blessed, unlike in Pomerol where we always try to beat the rain to get the harvest in. So I thought there was great potential in a great Merlot, and I think that this site is a great site for Merlot. This is the 2005 Blackbird Vineyards wine, and 2005 was a very interesting vintage because it was quite a cool year, and it was one of those years that we dream of in Napa Valley where we can just wait and find the ideal time to pick the fruit. A lot of people called it a French year because of how cool the weather was and how long we could wait for the grapes to be picked. Merlot in that year was particularly ripe and very juicy. The Cabernets were a little bit more green and a little bit more edgy, so it helps to produce a Merlot. So I'm really getting a lot of plum, a lot of cherry, great intensity of fruit aromatics. But also a little bit, I'm picking up a little tiny floral character, which is almost like an iris on a rainy day that has that's very intense. And then the tobacco in the background, and that smokiness and vanilla. This is the Blackbird 2005 Merlot. When we're looking for the time to harvest the fruit, we're really looking for the perfect tannins, and it's all about the tannin quality. And we call that physiological ripeness because there are a lot of sort of scientific tests that we can do to tell us when the ripeness is going to happen, but they're not very accurate. So the most accurate thing is observation and tasting and the feel of the tannins on your tongue that give us the indicators that we need to pick the grapes. And so we walk the vineyards, determine if the grapes can hang on the vines for longer, if we can get more of the qualities that ripening will bring to the grapes that will soften the wines, that will soften the tannins out, that will make the wines structurally bigger, more attractive. These clusters look good. This is an unusual site in that it's a clay soil, something that Merlot has a great affinity to. Clay is what gives Merlot a great structure for aging. We're looking for that structural framework to create a wine that will age for a long time and to create wines that have tannins, not that are perceptible as harsh tannins, but that are soft and velvety like Merlot tannins should be, producing a wine that's very pleasurable to drink young, but also very age-worthy.